This is going to be 2015 AG Watch Out Mixer. 4 boxes of Hot Rookies, 1 box of Triple Threads Football. And let's go ahead and screen share everybody in the break. All right, Darren M at the top, Shane M. You're at the bottom. We're going to copy and paste this into random.org. It's always random 7 times. Here we go. There's 1. Here comes number 2. 3. Let's make it razzle dazzle. 4. 5, 6, and 7. All right. George S. You're at the top. Joel K. You're at the bottom. We're going to copy and paste this into our NFL spreadsheet. Let me pull this up here for you. All right, there it is right there. Boom. And let's make this real big and read the names and teams off here to you. All right, George S., you get the Cardinals. Shane M., Falcons. Matt S., you have the Ravens. James W., Bills. George S., Panthers. Brittany G., you have the Bears. Kyle V., Bengals. Alyssa M. with the Browns. Shane M., you get the Cowboys. George S., Broncos. Matt S., you get the Lions. Michael G. with the Packers. Steve C., you get the Texans. George S. with the Colts. Brittany G. with the Jags. Tim C., you have the Chiefs. Luis V., you have the Dolphins. Dominic R., Vikings. George S. with the Patriots. Sarah T., you have the Saints. Darren M., Giants. George S. with the Jets. Matt S., you got the Raiders. Mike H., Eagles. George S. with the Steelers. Alex G., you have the Chargers. Luis F., you have the 49ers. Matt S.O., you have the Seahawks. George S., Rams. You also have the Bucks. Shane M., you have the Titans. And Joel K. with the Redskins. All right, any trades, teams, please do so now. All right, let me set the break up here for us real quick. Right. Oh, Werther's original wrappers. All right. All right. Get you guys here in 1 second there. Get you guys here in 1 second. Raiders for Seahawks is confirmed. Will do, Rick. Good luck, man. Mad S traded Mad S. All right. Let's see. You have the Titans. I think was your last team. Yeah. Titans, Falcons. And Cowboys. Cowboys. All right, we got a trade here between the Matt S. Click. All right, Matt SL, you now have the Seahawks. And Matt SO now has the Raiders. I don't think Alex G's in here, by the way, buddy. I don't think Alex G's in here. I don't see him up there. All right, everybody, here we go. Let's do it. Let's do it. You're welcome, buddy. Let's go. Let's pull. Let's do some exciting hits. 20 hit break here. Let's pull some, maybe a Beckham Jr. or Bridgewater. Some big time hits in here. Old Kid Reporter card. All right. There's Vincent Jackson. All cards will ship out from the break. And Roy, here's a showcase. Morris Claiborne, watch out. 30 of 79 right there. Dallas Cowboys is Shane M. Coming out to you, Shane M. All right. Robert Mathis. Dunbar. You know what? Let's do all those last. Let's do the big packs first. Was shorts numbered? Do all the big packs first. Yeah, shorts was 10 out of 99. Sorry about that. Good catch, man. Brittany G. Brittany G, yep. It definitely blends in. 10 of 99 on the shorts, by the way. Good catch. Yep, 10 of 99 on that one. There's Mr. Keenan. Mr. Keenan right there. All right. There we go. Mr. Bell. There we go. There's a running back right there. Look at this. Le'Veon Bell. 65 of 99. All right. 65 of 99. Very nice. Pittsburgh Steelers. George S. That's coming out to you. Le'Veon Bell. Here's a Derek Johnson Blue Showcase. 31 of 79. Chiefs. That is Tim C. Coming out to you, Tim C. All right, Mr. Graham. Oh, Jimmy Graham. All right. Next up, here we go. Kid Reporter card. Here is a Julio Jones. Get a focus on here, we'll be all right. Come on, camera, I need you. There we go. Jason Pierre-Paul. Here's my boy Alshon. Sam Bradford. Smith, Steve Johnson, Rotbo. Ooh, here we go. Ooh, green. Wow. Wes Welker green right here. Beauty. 2 of 6. Yes, indeed. End zone green. That's a Broncos. George S. That's coming out to you, George S. Nice one there, man. Wes Welker green. Here's a Des Bryant blue. 28 of 79. Right there, Dallas Cowboys. Shane M. That's coming out to you, Shane M. All right, so a green and a blue back to back there. Very nice. Very nice. Next up, here we go. That was nice. Y'all crazy, man. All right, here's a TJ Ward right here for the Browns. 68 of 99 Cleveland. Listen M, that's coming out to you. Listen M. All right, let's move on here to the smaller packs indeed, sir. Resenda, okay, man. Thank you, sir. Jarius Byrd. Jarius Byrd was number 55 of 99 for the Bills. James W. James W. Here we go. All right, Kelvin Benjamin, hot rookie right there. Kelvin Benjamin, Eric Ebron, Safarian Jenkins, Zach Mettenberger, Archer, Ryan Grant, James Wilder, and Ed Reynolds. All right. Let's find the money in here. Here we go. All right, guys. If you want me to stop on a number, I will, man. I didn't realize. Safarian Jenkins was 39 of 99 on Tampa Bay Bucks. George S. 39 of 99. All right, here we go. Brothers in Arms card right here. Green Bay Packers. And then we're going to have a airmail card, Josh Gordon. Poor guy, man, needs to get his act together right there. And then we're going to have Brothers in Arms right here for the Saints. And then here is a Cam Newton franchise card right there for the Panthers. And then there he is, Marcus Wheaton right there. That's usually what I do, man. Marcus Wheaton. Very nice. And Pittsburgh Steelers, George S. That is coming out to you. Nice one there. Fabrics, Marcus Wheaton auto. Very nice. That is a really nice one indeed. All right, here we go. Here is a Dwayne Harris inscriptions auto right here for the Dallas Cowboys. And that one's going to go out to Shane M. That's coming out to you, Shane M. All right, point card. And then we're going to have a Jason Verrett autograph right here for the San Diego Chargers. That is Alex G. Coming out to you, Alex G. All right, getting to the meat in the break here. There's a Clowney right there. Bruce Ellington. Here's a showcase right here. Denard. This is numbered 39 of 99. Bengals. Kyle V. That's coming out to you, Kyle V. Trent Murphy. Haha. Swanson. I think George has got about 20,000 points over there for Panini now. All right, here we go. Here's a Cleveland Browns, Brothers in Arms. Jerry Rice. All-time Brothers in Arms Broncos. Here is a franchise, Andrew Luck. All right. And then we're going to have a, check this one out right here. This is a Joseph Randall right here. Wow. Joseph Randall Cowboys patch auto. What a beauty. Future franchise fabrics. Dallas. Shane M. That's coming out to you. Shane M. Very nice. Shane M. hits again. All right. Couple Cowboys hits. All right, let's see what's in the auto pack here. Oh, here comes a good one. Here we go. Sammy Watkins. Sammy Watkins right there for the Bills. Watch out. James W. That's coming out to you. 28 of 75. Sammy Watkins blue. Very nice. Here's another point card. Connor Shaw. Former Gamecocks quarterback right there. South Carolina, Cleveland. And that's Alyssa M coming out to you. Alyssa M. Connor Shaw. So we've had some good autos in this break, man. I told you guys, a pretty good product here. So we can find some of these rookies from this year. Martavius Bryant. There's a Mettenberger. Here's a Gold Zone. Wow, to it right here. 36 of 50 right there. Steelers. George S. That's coming out to you. George S. Garoppolo right there. Kelvin Benjamin. Ebron. Here is a Aaron Donald. All right. Hot rookies, man, from Panini. All right, here we go. Brothers in Arms Chargers. Cam Newton. Another Brothers in Arms Rams. And then we're going to have a Emmitt Smith. Right here all time. Emmitt Smith. And then we're going to have a, ooh, what is this? Jonathan Franklin. Right here for the Green Bay Packers. Look at that auto right there. All right. Green Bay Packers. Michael G. That's coming out to you. Michael G. Right there. Jonathan Franklin. All right, let's see what's in this one. Here we go. Another Steelers hit. Chris Rainey. Look at that autograph. Couple L's right there, maybe an M. Chris Rainey, Steelers. And that's George S. coming out to you. George S. Chris Rainey. And then we're going to have a Tom Savage. Look at this. Tom Savage for the Texans. Steve C. Steve C. That's coming out to you. And then we got an Ahmad Dixon right here. Another Cowboys hit. Wow, 72 of 99 right there. Ahmad Dixon for the Cowboys. And that's Shane M again. Shane M. All right, next up. You're welcome, man. Here's a Jordan Matthews, A.J. McCarron. Here's a Jimmy Garoppolo blue numbered 50 of 99 Patriots. And that is George S. coming out to you, George S. Here's Ebron. Lewis Nix III. All right, here we go. Russell Wilson right there. Airmail card. Brothers in Arms Dolphins. Here is a Brothers in Arms Vikings. And then we're going to have a, let's see here. Look at this. Delaney Walker right there for the Titans. Nice. Nice one right there. Franchise auto patch. Tennessee Titans. That's Shane M again. Shane M. That's coming out to you. Shane M. He said he had a bad night doing breaks. Well, I'll tell you what. This must be better, man. All right. You're doing better. Uh-oh, here's a real good auto. Man, it's been a good break. This has been a good break. There is a Mike Evans. Right there, Mike Evans. Tampa Bay Bucks. George S. That's coming out to you. George S. Watch out, indeed. Here's a Robert Heron right here, Tampa Bay again, blue 50 of 99. George S., that's coming out to you. And then a Marcus Smith right here, 5 of 15, black, wow, Eagles. And that is Mike H. coming out to you, Mike H. All right, let's move it on to Triple Threads football. Here we go. Good luck. Here's a LaShawn McCoy. And let's see what it is. And A.G. Damas has called it again. A.G. Damas has done it once again. You can never doubt A.G. Damas. I told you guys it is a 1 of 1 right there. 1 of 1. Mike Evans. A.G. Damas has done it again. George S. George S. A.G. Damas. I told you guys. White whale right there. Mike Evans. Very nice. Nice hit, George. That's coming out to you, man. Beauty. That is an absolute beauty. All right, here is a 15 of 25 right here. Taj Boyd right there. New York Jets. Taj Unemployed Boyd. And that's going out to George S. Here is a Demarius Thomas right here. 35 of 50 Broncos. George S. is coming out to you. Here's an Antonio Brown, 99 of 399 Steelers, and that is George S. I told these guys, man, see A.G. Damas. A.G. Damas, when I call it, when I said it's going to be something epic in the break, you know? I mean it. And then we're going to have a Packers hit right here. Ooh, Devontae Adams. 1 of 75. Good number on that one, too. Packers owner Michael G. Michael G, that's coming out to you. Nice one there, man. Michael G. And then we're going to have a Reggie Bush. 11 of 18. Detroit Lions owner is Matt S. Matt SL, that's coming out to you. Here is a Bernard Pierce, 187 of 199 Ravens. That is Matt S. And then Clay Matthews, 399 of 399 Packers. And that is going to go to Michael G. All right, that'll do it, guys, for AG Watch Out Mixer number 14. Let's save that for YouTube. Good break there.